As you guys know, man, 49ers went crazy last night. Got them boys out the way, as I knew they would. And I've been telling people, bro, the 49ers is real this year, and they're going crazy. So, man, let's see what they got to say. We got first things first right here. We got Nick Richard with the glasses on.
The glasses.
Nailed it.
I nailed it.
Yeah, he called
You're
it.
lucky we don't have the Friday, the Monday
were going to
morning
get blown
headline.
out. You thought your beloved Eagles were getting blown out.
We none of us gave a score.
No.
My Monday morning headline was "Cry Eagles Cry."
That's true.
That was number one.
Yep.
The subhead was San Francisco shows that it rules the NFC.
Oh.
If only for a day.
Okay.
I mean, you couldn't get any more perfect with the headline.
Great prediction, great takes all week.
Thank
What's
you.
your answer to this question?
My answer, what is the question,
The
Wiles?
question officially is, did the 49ers prove that they're the team to beat?
Come on
Team
now.
to beat.
No, the best team is what it says on the screen.
The best team in the NFC, what the
Yeah.
screen says, best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
Look, I have picked the Philadelphia Eagles to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I picked it with my chest.
Yeah.
I picked it with bass in my
But you
voice.
wanted to
And I am not backing up one
Oh, you sound
iota.
crazy.
Philadelphia,
Don't even, bro, you sound crazy. 49ers went through y'all. Don't even start.
still have as the team that's going to win the
Nah,
Super Bowl.
man,
Now,
drunk. Let
objectively
me put some shit in
speaking,
that cup.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think
This little cup
anybody
you got
right
on this
now
table?
has to look at the San Francisco 49ers and say right now they're the best team in the NFC.
Okay, yeah,
They have
say so.
pummeled the other two great teams in the NFC.
Yep.
Both of them. They pummeled Jacksonville.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, you would have to say it's hard to pick a weakness anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All that being said-
Philadelphia
All that
still.
being said, I still am picking Philly.
Are you still picking
That's
Dallas?
what I'm
I
saying.
have not laid these flowers.
It's obvious. You don't have to lay the flowers. It's obvious. You can't sit here and make an argument that Dallas is better than San Francisco right
no,
now.
and I haven't. And I
You
haven't.
can't, but you're sticking with your pick, as am I.
Listen, the San Francisco 49ers have arguably, statistically, by a points per game thing, which Brew loves, the best defense in the entire league, certainly one of the very best. They clearly have the best running back.
Yep.
They have, and you guys spent a good portion of last week trying
Nigga, arguably the best quarterback, best receivers, best defense, best coaching, best everything. What are we talking about?
poo-poo some of their supporting cast. Like, oh, the Niners receivers
Special
versus other
teams,
teams.
everything.
Deebo Samuel is as good of a do-it-all player as almost anybody in the league.
True.
He's not a traditional wide receiver, but we saw it last week.
But would you
And
agree we don't see that every week from now? It may not be his fault.
Right, of
But
course.
this reminded me of Debo a couple
You don't
years,
get to see it because there's so many weapons.
years ago.
Well, and remember,
Like,
he,
he was doing this every
well,
other
I do
game.
think when you had a broken shoulder and his
Right.
style of play is so punishing that if he's still nursing that to a degree, he's not going to have the impact of other guys because so much of his physicality. And while it doesn't get the headlines of the brotherly shove, you need a yard. Just Christian McCaffrey running behind Trent Williams feels pretty damn automatic. I mean, the Eagles have a great run defense, at least statistically, and there was no question to me that when the Niners needed a yard or two, they would everyone knew what they were doing. It was like the old Cowboys with Larry Allen, Emmett running behind Larry Allen. You knew it was going to go behind Trent Williams. You knew they were going to get it. And they dominate people. And yesterday's game was, to me, even more important because they called their shot. They came out and said, we should have beat you guys in the NFC Championship game. We were the better team. So we are going to, as Brew would say, come into your house, rummage through the refrigerator, put on some footy pajamas, and do all of those
Make a
things.
sandwich.
Like
And
Philly
more.
did to Kansas
And
City.
more.
Well, no,
They
I don't
sat
think
down
it's
and
like
had
that.
breakfast,
They didn't blow them out
lunch,
as
and
much, but they talked
all
about
that.
that trash.
Fuck you talking
And they
about?
went
They came in and made fucking breakfast, went shopping for lunch, and cooked up a fucking feast for dinner. What are you talking about?
and did what they needed to do.
And for your motherfucking fan base.
Domination. This was a domination by a team that right now looks, when healthy, like it has the strongest argument that it is the best all-around team with a superstar defense, the best running back, wide receivers can do it all. George Kittle was great. Trent Williams was great. Quarterback played well.
He did. No,
You name everybody by name, and then the
No,
quarterback.
I said do it all wide receivers.
Yeah,
Ayuk and Debo.
Okay. We're gonna get into it.
The Niners, I would, if
Niners are
my
good as fuck.
Super Bowl winning team was coming out of the NFC and it wasn't the Niners, I'd be pretty nervous right now. I'd be if I were Bruce got a lot of.
But you have Dallas going
yeah, of
to
course.
the. So are you still with Dallas going to the Super Bowl?
Listen, unlike you guys, I don't flip flop. I'm Mr. Consistency.
I'm asking the question.
But you have a long history of changing picks.
I hear all the. When?
All the time.
So stop it. Let's not go to the NBA Finals. Literally during the finals. After game 2, I think it was. But no, you're with Dallas, so we're both in the same boat. You got Dallas in the NFC.
Yeah.
I got Philadelphia. But right now, at this very moment, we agree San Francisco's playing the best football.
San Francisco's clearly.
They look like they're playing the best football in the league.
Yes,
Not just in the
clearly.
NFC.
They look like they are clearly playing the best football in the league.
All right, I still have the Vikings. MVP odds. Brock, all of a sudden in first place.
Sweet Jesus.
Hurts and Dak tied at 2, Tua at 4, Lamar and Mahomes tied at 5. Let's dig into Brock's numbers, shall we?
I mean, it's clear to me, man. 49ers, to me, they look pretty dominant. You know what I'm saying? It's clear as day. It's clear as day. You know, I honestly, it's all around, like Nick was saying. Like, where are we going to pick a point at? Which one of these quarterbacks right here are doing better than Purdy? Which one of these quarterbacks teams are doing better than Purdy? Which one of these teams all around don't have a flaw and are not very strong and solid at? You know what I'm saying? Every team has a flaw right here. San Francisco's pretty fucking stacked at every level. So we got to take that into consideration as well, man. This is going to be a great finish of the year, man. If the 49ers stay hot, it's going to be a fucking tough team to beat. So I'll leave it at that, man. And catch you on the next one.